Every family has that one place that just doesn't feel right. For me, it was my grandmother's house. More specifically, the upstairs. I don't know how to explain it. I never could. Something about that upstairs made my skin crawl. I refused to go up there alone. I'm 23 years old now. I still won't go up alone. There's one room up there in particular, long, narrow, the kind of room that shouldn't make you feel uneasy, but it does. When you open the door, there are closets on your left and right. A bed sits in the middle, and at the far end, across from the door, a window. Now, growing up, my grandparents told me something about that room. The sons of the previous owner claimed to see a gorilla coming out of the closet at night, dancing around the room, and then going back in. I thought it was just a weird story. Kids have big imaginations, right? I didn't think about it again for years. When I was about 14, my grandparents started sleeping in separate bedrooms. That meant I was moved to a different room, also on the first floor. The room directly below that narrow bedroom upstairs. The first night, we all went to bed, lights off, house quiet. I was lying there, wide awake, when I heard it, thump, 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 starting at one end of the room above me. Slow, casual, like someone just taking a stroll across the floor. It moved toward me right over my head and kept going to the other end of the room. Then it stopped. I didn't sleep. I couldn't. I went to my grandpa's room and told him what I heard. He said, "The house is old. It creaks." But he turned the dining room light on for me. I tried to go back to sleep. Then it started again, this time from where it stopped near the window. It walked back across the room, over me, and stopped at the door. I thought it was done. 5 seconds passed. Then I heard it on the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Silence at the landing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Silence on the first floor. Whatever it was now on my floor of the house. And the dining room light didn't matter. I was staring at the doorway to my room, the light cutting through, and my vision started to blur, dizzy with fear. I pulled the blankets over my head, and then I heard it scratching from inside my room. I knew exactly where it was coming from. My grandpa's gun case. Long scratches dragging down the front of the wood door. I could even hear the door faintly tapping against the frame with each one. I opened my mouth to scream. Nothing came out. I took a breath, forced it, and I screamed. My grandpa was in my room within seconds. I have never been so relieved to see another person in my life. He still didn't believe me, so I did what any completely rational person would do. I draped a sheet off the side of the bed, climbed underneath it, wrapped myself in a comforter, put on headphones, and turned my back to the door. There could have been a full party of ghosts in that room. I would not have known. I did not want to know. The next morning, my grandpa told my grandma what happened. She said, and I'll never forget this, "Oh, that's silly. You know, your cousin woke me up the last time she was here. She came into my room saying she heard footsteps. I slept under the bed for the rest of the week. I've stayed at that house many times since, and I hear the footsteps every single time. I sleep on top of the bed now, headphones on, back to the door. I've made my peace with it, I guess. It hasn't come down the stairs again since that first night. And honestly, I'm not sure what I'd do if it did. So I keep the headphones on, and I don't look at the door."